Periyava Sharanam. Glimpses from Sri MahaPeriyava's Life History, Volume 7, Chapter 16, Continued. Kind Gesture to Prisoners. The news of MahaPeriyava's visit to Midnapur spread to the inmates of the local prison. Many of the prisoners had spent their lives in jail for the sake of country's freedom. Such prisoners included college students, qualified graduates, lawyers, doctors, and other professionals. They sacrificed their livelihood and took part in the freedom movement. Some of the prisoners wanted to have darshan of MahaPeriyava and expressed their desire to the jail superintendent, who was an Englishman. The English official knew about MahaPeriyava's visit. Respecting the wishes of the prisoners, the official permitted them to go out on certain conditions. To make sure that prisoners do not escape, he engaged armed policemen to escort the prisoners out. He also imposed a condition that all the prisoners who went out should return to the jail before 6 p.m. Accepting the conditions, some of the prisoners came to MahaPeriyava's camp around 5:30 p.m. At the time, MahaPeriyava was resting after completing the daily puja. So, the mud staff did not want to disturb him and requested the prisoners to wait for about 10 minutes. The prisoners feared for their lives if they did not return to the prison by 6 p.m. and left with deep disappointment. A little later, MahaPeriyava emerged from his shelter and inquired if anyone was waiting. When the mud staff told him about the prisoner's visit, Periyava immediately sent a person to bring back the prisoners. All of them came back, offered their prostrations, and sought nothing but MahaPeriyava's blessings for the country's independence and the welfare of its people. After doing so, they returned safely to the prison before the appointed time. MahaPeriyava and the local people admired the prisoners' passion for the country's independence. Travel to Kharagpur. Kharagpur is a well-known city in Midnapur district, home to the educational institution IIT, founded 1950. The Bengal Nagpur Railways (BNR) in those days had set up one of the largest railway workshops in the country that employed thousands of people from various parts of the country. The Kharagpur railway station, a junction that came up sometime in 1899, has one of the longest railway platforms in the world. MahaPeriyava stayed in the city until November 24, 1935. The stay was comparatively relaxed after his hectic travels in the past 2 years. Tata Nagar visit. In response to the request from the devotees in Tata Nagar, a steel city about 140 miles northwest from Kharagpur, the mud staff made arrangements for MahaPeriyava's visit to Tata Nagar. Traveling through several small towns and crossing the river Swarnalekha at a village called Chandralekha, MahaPeriyava and his troop reached Tata Nagar on December 5, 1935. MahaPeriyava performed the Dhanurmasa Puja in Tata Nagar and stayed there until January 27, 1936. Because of winter and continuous travel, many of the mud staff members were sick. The local South Indian families took good care of them and arranged medical assistance. For the mud staff, this help from local residents was unforgettable. the management of Tata Steel Company invited MahaPeriyava to visit their steel plant established 1907. MahaPeriyava accepted their kind invitation and visited the large factory where various steel products for the country were being manufactured. Sri S. Sambasiva Dikshidhar, who was then the manager of the steel plant, escorted MahaPeriyava and showed him the various steel manufacturing processes. MahaPeriyava observed the operations at the steel plant with keen interest. Moved to Bihar kingdoms. After taking a dip in the Swarnalekha river on a lunar eclipse day in Tatanagar, MahaPeriyava made a move to Bihar kingdoms. At that time, there were numerous small kingdoms in India and Bihar had several such kingdoms. MahaPeriyava first visited Saraikela, now in Jharkhand, a small scenic kingdom. The king of Saraikela received MahaPeriyava with due honors, assembled a darbar and performed Pada Puja to MahaPeriyava. After staying in this kingdom for 4 days, MahaPeriyava moved to Chaibasa, the capital of Singhbum district, and later visited Chakradharpur, wherein a railway workshop is located. He stayed in Chakradharpur for 4 days. Later, he moved on to the kingdom of Karsavan, where he was received by the king of Karsavan. During his stay there for 3 days, February 6th, 7th, 8th, 1936, the king performed Pada Puja to MahaPeriyava in his darbar and arranged a huge procession in his honor. From Karsavan, MahaPeriyava returned to Chaibasa, stayed there for 9 days, February 9 to 17, 1936, and conducted the Paramaguru Aradhanai. Keonjhar city, Orissa. Keonjhar city is in Orissa, about 65 miles from Chaibasa. This hilly region is full of dense forests. The local government had made all arrangements for MahaPeriyava to travel safely across the region. They had set up many beautiful parnashalas, hut-like structures for MahaPeriyava's stay. They had also arranged police protection en route. On February 23rd, MahaPeriyava reached Keonjhar city. The local king extended a royal welcome to MahaPeriyava. Responding to the welcome event, MahaPeriyava spoke on the subject of bhakti in Hindi. Periyava Sharanam.